Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today's ride out starts just outside a town called Braco, and the plan is to head up towards one of my favourite towns in Scotland, which is the town of Comrie. I got some interesting things to check out there. Then we're going to explore some of the roads in that area before heading on to Smuggler's Cave, which is a sort of gorge that I've never been to before, but it looks really interesting. Nestled in the Southern Highlands is one of my favourite villages, Comrie. Whilst the scenery is beautiful, today I'm here to find out about Comrie's unusual claim to fame. Okay, so I've just arrived in Comrie. Love this town, it's so pretty. Anyway, the reason that we're here today is to check out a tiny wee building which is called Earthquake House. Now, this is a very small seismograph that was built back in the 19th century because Comrie, believe it or not, one of its claims to fame is that it is the site of like a disproportionately high number of earthquakes, which seems strange given this tiny little town. But anyway, so they built this here to try and record them. And because there's so many earthquakes in this area, Comrie was given the nickname the Shaky Toon. Toon, for anyone that's not from around here, is kind of like Scots for town, basically. So here it is. Earthquake House was constructed in 1874. Sat directly on a rocky outcrop, so it's best to feel any tremors. Some of the original instruments can still be seen on the floor inside. So this is the house itself here, and I just found something quite cool on the front of the door. So this is these are the recordings that the Earthquake House has recorded in the last month. So this is you can see at the very top there, April 2022, and it recorded one in Perth and Kinross, a small one, but then the other one it recorded was in Nicaragua, and you can see them on the chart. It's mad, it's this tiny wee house and the back of Comrie that's recording earthquakes, but here it is. So now I'm gonna head eastwards, back on the bike, eastwards towards Comrie, and then I'm gonna turn south and head down past Glen Eagles over the Auckhill Hills, and then nestled in amongst the Auckhill Hills is the Alva Glen / Smuggler's Cave, which is kind of the focal point of today's little excursion. So that's what we're heading for now. Hopefully manage to pick up some decent roads along the way. Hit a bit of a snag. That was the road that I planned to go on up into the hills. So it says it's closed, but I've seen a couple people go through, and I think I'm just gonna give it a try and see how far I can get, and I don't know, we'll see how we go. Well, it seems that's as far as we can go. It's quite annoying, it was going really well, that road was really good, but well, I have to go back and try and find another route. So I think we're just going to have to go a bit of a boring way, unfortunately. I can't find any route that makes sense, that's not just going on the A9, so unfortunately we seem to have gonna have to let this one go, and I'll just take the boring route and get to where I'm trying to get to. Okay, so I've just arrived at Alva Glen, and I checked out the like the notice board, and it says it's about a 45-minute walk to the Smuggler's Cave, which is what I'm heading for now. So we'll see how we go. Sorry, I've just noticed there's like a statue of a, I don't know if you can see that, there's like a monkey or something up there. Strange, that slightly caught me off guard. Anyway, yeah, about a 45-minute walk to the to Smuggler's Cave, which is what I'm heading for. So the path looks good. and quite nice to be off the bike and stretching my legs, to be honest. Oh, I tell you what, there's some climb coming up here. Stop for a wee rest, but not bad. Not a bad place to do it. I'm on the move again. Jacket's come off. It just seems to keep going up and up and up. And I don't know, like, I'm guessing that at some point we got to start going back down to this cave, or maybe the cave's like more set into the hillside. I don't really know, but climbed all the way up from down in the right down by the river down there, and now we're kind of walking up in between this glen. So I'll just keep going and I'll get there. Okay, so I've just got my first glimpse of it. It's down over there. So what I need to do now is go up here, then sort of across the hill, and then you see that path goes down, right the way down to the bottom again. I don't know if this comes across on the camera, but this is this is very, very steep. Okay. My dad would probably tell me that I should have done that backwards, facing in, but I'm down. Place is absolutely mad. I'm so glad I managed to get to it, and like a lot of places in Scotland, especially if there's a bit of a walk to get there, there's nobody here. I'm literally here completely on my own, got the whole place to myself, and I really hope that the GoPro is picking up like how cool this place is. It's absolutely awesome. So the only thing that's left for me to do now is to head back to the bike. First of all though, I've got to scale this sort of rock face and back up this very sheer hill that I came down. But I think I'll end the video here. If you've enjoyed it, please do like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps at this stage. It's a new channel, so any kind of interaction really helps. Leave a comment, anything at all. Really appreciate it. And I'll catch you for the next one.